Hey, good evening. Welcome to my weekend. Uh, Recently I've tried welcome to the 5cs. This is Planet Head, flying as Ashford Rogers right now out here in the Great Wildlands. Um, this is the beginning of my weekend. Looking forward to it. Last video, in the last previous videos, I've tried to do a little hint at the beginning of the videos. I'm not going to do that today because it is my Friday. Everybody else is Thursday, but it's the beginning of my long weekend. And I've had a long week, and I want to play some games. I want to have some fun. I want to challenge myself tonight. I want to jump out there and do it, and I thought I would record it here. I may die quickly, I may not. We're going to find out. Um, so I have no idea how long this video is going to go. I have a plan, well, not really a plan, a goal. The plan will create itself as I go along. You'll see. Um, I want to travel to Stain tonight. And I'm going to go there through the Great Wildlands, and hopefully I can sneak my way in. I love doing this uh, with a ship that can be flown by an alpha character, a brand new alpha character. This is something that I really enjoy doing. I am an omega character, but the skills that I have that I'm going to fly with are mostly alpha character skills. Because I like to show that you can just have as much fun, a lot of fun, just playing the game. There's a lot of other things. You saw the last video, power gaming a little bit on the planetary interaction, messing around with that, digging really deep. This right here is very similar to pulling up a shooter like Fortnite or maybe Fallout or something like that. Just jumping in and just trying to have as much fun as quickly as possible. And if you watch some of my prior videos in the past, I like to just pick a small frigate and go at it, and see where if I get to wherever I want to go. And I've been fairly successful. I don't use any cloaks. I use T1 frigates. I put a challenge in my head and I get going. So what I'm going to do is, and I've wanted to do this, I wanted to take a exploring ship um, out to Stain, if I can make it there. And in Stain, let's just pull it up here. There we are, Mr. Dotland. Good. Um, and I do have, I'm going to try out Eve's, and I just killed a few things there too, so I got a little bit of money there. um, I, this is catch here. Let's go out to the universe. And a little ad there, close you down. Okay, so currently I'm in the Great Wildlands. Where I want to go is Stain. So it seems like it's a semi-decent far distance away. But the plan is, I'll show you where I'm at here. I'm currently right here in NTech 6. I've been hanging out here and in 50504 and also the two NPC stations up here recently with Amos. I'm sorry, not Ashford. So what I want to do is actually swing down through here, go through Curse right here. This is kind of the scary part. I got to get through Curse, scroll on down, and I got 1, 2, 3. Got a big jump here that could be a little bit scary, 4, 5, 6, and going to catch right there. Then catches here, and I got to try to figure out a way to get to Stain here. As you can tell, this is going to be really kind of scary. Once I get here, my first goal is to get to DSS. I don't know if I'm going to make it there tonight. I'm going to try to be somewhat careful, but a little bit daring as well. But the reason why I'm going to fly an exploration ship is once I get out here, I have no idea what's out here. I have no idea if there's any hubs, any market hubs that I can get into, what I can buy. So what I found is if you're able to make it out with an exploration ship, if you're super careful, then you can kind of set up a little hole and then maybe start looking for some wormholes to get in and out with stuff that you need. So maybe have some loot. I think of like planes flying by and dropping supplies to you when you get the wormholes. But the toughest part is getting out here and then staying alive long enough out here to maybe set a little bit of a foothold. The one spot that you want to look for here is where you can set up some clones. There aren't a whole lot of them, but there are a heck of a lot more NPC stations than there are in the Great Wildlands. So that's the goal. I just want to get out and get going and doing it. I'm in my Hurricane here. We're going to jump out of that. I have my personally built. There she is. You know when I'm doing videos now, don't you? You know when I'm doing videos. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Come on up. It's Amanda. You want to say hi? You don't want to look at the camera. You want to look at me. Okay, it's raining right now. You smell like a wet puppy. Okay, good girl. Go play fun. All right? You're not leaving? Not leaving? Okay. I want to jump into my little probe here. Make active. And got nothing in it right now. I should have it loaded with some probe scanners. Definitely need those before I go. Definitely have that. Very minimal fit. Ship is only worth 1.6 million ISK. The only other thing that I want to do here is I want to throw some drones in here. It can fly, I think, up to 3 drones at once. We'll go ahead and take a look at her here. And we'll look at the attributes. Yeah, drone bandwidth of 3 ships, 15 megabytes. So I'm going to throw in 3 drones so that when I do get out there, I might actually have the ability to kill something to start making some kindling. You start from the very bottom when you do the way I'm doing it. I'm so stupid. So let's just stack all this. We got all our junk. And I'm going to throw in a hobgoblin. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to throw in 2 hobgoblins, and I've got 2 hornets here. So we'll just go with that. Even though I can fly 3, I'll keep an extra one in there. I like to, when I'm doing this, throw in different types of drones. I could look up to see what the rats are out here. I don't really care. That is for the fun of it. Once I get out there, I can figure it out from that side. I'm not going to go nuts on that. The other thing, I don't have any guns on here, so why not? I'm sure I've got some junk guns sitting around here. We got a couple of scouts. Let's go with some middling junk cannons there. What do we got there? That is a carbine howitzer, the junkiest of the junk long-range small ammoed projectile ammos. And don't really care. And then let's just get a little bit of ammo in here. Randomly pick. I think the fusion is the one that does the most damage, and I don't really use any of that right now as a small level, so we're going to throw that in. Okay. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. Let's just go ahead. And now I need to back out of here. I want to get to do that every time. DSS Tech EZ. So let's see what our autopilot tells us the best way to get there is. So DSS Tech EZ. And it says 18 jumps, so not terribly horrible. Set destination. And it's all red. I got to get through all there. So I'm thinking it's going to send me straight down through the way I was looking at. Let's see here. So it wants me to go to A, B, F, Z, E. Oh, no, it's got me going in a different little direction there. So let's just go back out here to the Great Wildlands. And there we go. So it, instead of going straight down this way, oh, that's smart. It's actually a little bit faster. It has me going up through here and then down that way. Now here's the trick. I've been down in this area a lot, and it has been pretty empty with people flying around it. I have not flown over here. So I am actually going to go down to 52 rather than go up this direction. This may be one jump shorter. I don't care. I know that this is a little bit safer, so I'm going to go that way, 52V. So I may be wrong. Don't care. If I die, I die. So we're ready to roll. Let's get going. Took me a whole 10 minutes to get rolling. That's horrible. Like I said, I have no idea how long this video is going to be. It could be 5 minutes. I could get blown up at a gate. Oops, so we're going to go 52. Now, once I jump through here, it should adjust my my autopiloting. I'm going to be a little bit reckless here in the Great Wildlands because it's usually pretty empty, but I know absolutely nothing about curse and catch. This is the fun of it. So it would be ironic if I get killed at this first gate. Because normally I would be taking my time, going from system to system, watching out for people. There's 3 people in system here, but I've never really had too many problems in NTAC 6. So we're good there. Okay, does it want me to go up? Did it adjust my directions? It did. Okay, it doesn't want me to go that other way again. So I'm fine here. I got nobody in local. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. I'm also kind of doing this on... We're just going to throw all these into my warrior's bin. I also like trying to do things like this on weekdays. Now I am at a prime time, evening time, I think, for US players like myself. But I don't really like trying to do this on weekends because there's a lot more players on weekends. So it gives me a little bit better of a chance. Never know, I might fly through here and see nobody. Usually, like I said, you've all seen me flying around the Great Wildlands a lot. It's usually pretty empty because there's not a whole lot here. Gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I see something that shouldn't be there. What I can do is, while I'm warping here, pull up my local. I've got it, average pilots in system. So I'm right here right now. Oh, I don't have anybody averaged. VO, UT, 4, good. Not really running into anybody here. This is an average. Wow, there is just nobody in these systems as an average. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody, it just says there's an average. So maybe I am doing this at the exact right time. The other thing that you got to be careful of is these systems, although both curse and catch, I think it is. Where am I going to here? Let's pull up. I gotta make sure I got my map up over here on the side. So curse is angel territory, so it is still NPC space. Where am I at here? VXO. So I'm one jump to UT. This is the first major jump that I got to make. Because I'm going from one region to another. Every time you go from one region to another, there is a chance that that area might be gate camped. It's usually one of the more active areas to be gate camped. So once I get into UT here that I'm jumping to, I'm going to take a second to take a look around. Whoop, we got somebody who just jumped into the system here. I don't know if they're coming from any of these gates or coming through mine. We'll keep an eye out for that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. If he's coming in behind me, get right off this gate as quickly as possible. I have a safe spot. Awesome. I think if I remember correctly, I went down to Curse a couple of weeks ago and took a gander of that. So I should have a few safe spots, but that's as far south as I've gone. Okay, got my safe spot. And let's just take a look. Yep, he did come through the gate right after me. So let's just get moving. And we will get our... Oh, and he's got a claw going too. So that is... He's probably just traveling. Oh, we got another guy here. Good, good. What I'm doing now is I'm directionally scanning just to see if there's any combat probes out. Oh, we got a Viator, so that is, if I'm not mistaken, a blockade runner. So it is um, a hauler. Well, that might be what's going on. So the Claw is a fast ship. The hauler is it's a fast hauler. The Claw might be scouting in front of it, whereas then the hauler is rolling in right after it. So you never know. That might be what's going on. You always try to figure this stuff out. Just hanging out here for a second. And we got Nestero. Okay. He's already gone. So, now this safe spot is not the best. It does have it at VXO, so I would need a better one here, but I'm not going to mess around too much. Just waiting for him to leave. What I might do, one other option too, is I'm not going to take a lot of time setting up. Yep, they're all gone. Okay. What I might do is on the trek back set up more specific save spots. What I'll do on my way in is anytime there's somebody else in system, I'll warp to a Celestial and randomly just drop a save spot so I have it. You'd probably see me do that 1,000 times. And then as I come back more and more often, I'll set up better save spots. Alrighty, so we are looking for KLMT. Let's just do a quick search. KLMT is here. I got nobody in system. Just to give you an example, this one has 2 pilots in system on average over the last half hour. KLMT has none. So that's a good bonus. Again, it's only an average. Second thing you can do to look out for is to just pull it up. So we're going to go into KLMT. Here it is. And no ships killed in the last 48 hours. So I'm feeling very comfortable of just trying to jump straight through here. We're just going to go for it. I feel like I did my due diligence for my 1.6 million ISK ship. The only negative to doing these videos is I love to play background music while I'm doing stuff like this where I just get focused. I turn all the lights out and I just get really into it. I'll play like I do a lot of soundtrack music like Westworld or Game of Thrones or just even anything that's out there. Okay, you got nobody here. Good. Now, I don't know these areas too well, but I do have a location, so I'm going to save that. Let's just take a quick gander here. So this is the way it wants me to go. I know I already checked this before, but always just keeping an eye out. I got nobody supposedly in system there. Nobody there. Nobody there. D87E. So let's look at the big board. And so that would get us to D87E. So let's shoot for that one right there. I had nobody there, so I like to just look ahead a couple times. If nobody's there, just run through as quickly as possible. Pretty quiet. Pretty surprised. Maybe there's like a big battle going on someplace else right now. That'd be kind of awesome. Oh, I have the, I forgot I had my little helper. Oh, okay, so here is, there's 3 people in system. I don't know if they are docked up. Gonna be careful and go ahead and save a save spot. Save 1. Submit. A couple episodes ago, I did a kind of junky video, but Tried to show why you don't warp from gate to gate because of warp disruptors, mobile warp disruptors and other things. So we're going to go ahead and warp back to my save spot. So if you want to know why I'm making these save spots, that is one of the major reasons. I got nobody on my D scan. Good. And just to show you what happens with Pirate's Little Helper, I am by no means an expert on this. I just restarted using it. But if you hit Control A and then Control C, wait, actually, I'm sorry, you have to put your cursor in here. Control A, then Control C. It will then pop up here with a quick scan of everybody that's in local. It will update it with what their corps are. You can click on each one of these, literally click on them. It gives you a quick thing here, but you can click on them and it'll take you to Z kill board. So it just saves some time. This is a really quick one here, that little tag on it that basically says that they're kind of Care Bears, so not really killers. So I wouldn't completely go by this. If you watch my last video, it hasn't updated the actual kill of that mobile disruptor unit that I have out there, but it is a really quick way to get to information that you need. Okay, another one here too. This is a kind of a cool thing. If you are in a system, let me just show you local here. Remember I hit Control A, which tags everybody here. When somebody new comes in, there's the tip of the day. When somebody new comes into the system, it will actually separate and show you who the new people are. So if you hit Control A while hovering over local, if somebody else comes in, I now know that this brick hammer hand is there. Okay. Good. So I'm going to do my Control A, Control A, and then Control C, and watch. The East Pirate's Little Helper will come up here too. I like the fact that it tells you how old these characters are too. And see how that changed? So we had Brick Leave and Ghosty Protocol come in. So just tells you what's kind of going on. And we'll just do a Control A and a Control C. I just want to see if he's another Care Bear. So he does not have a Care Bear symbol on him. So I just do a quick look here. It's part of the initiative, which is one of the major corporations that are out there. They are really professional Eve players from what I understand. Very, very good. He is in a Garmer. I do not know how good a Garmer is. Not seeing any combat probes out. And I'm assuming that's him because nobody else was there. You're never going to be 100%, but if you keep an eye out for who's coming into the system and how things change here with your D-scan, you can keep moving on there. Okay, so he just jumped out. I don't think these other two guys have moved, so we're going to just take a chance and try to jump through. There are only 3 gates here, so there is a slight chance I'm jumping into a system that that last fellow, the Ghosty Protocol, is in. Notice my D-scan changes a little bit. I could be trying to set up some save spots right now. I'm not going to do that because I want to stay completely focused on my flying. Other than the ones that I am making. So I got nobody in system. We are going to keep on trucking. VOL? No, I did not just pick my nose. I put my finger. Well, I guess you could see that. Okay. No picking of noses in videos. So VOL, we're going to go KB, and we're looking for D8. That's where we're going to kind of hold up again and take another scout to see where we're going. Now, the nice part about Curse is it is NPC space, so I could dock up at one of these stations. If I remember correctly, Catch is not NPC space. So it is all player controlled, and that is the scariest one. because they will have patrols out of players to defend their space. They do not want people in them. So I could just run across somebody and just get killed. So we're good there. There's D8. Nobody in system. Let's keep on jumping. Let's go ahead and update this. Control A, Control C. Maybe someday I won't have that little Care Bear thing on my thing. Good. Okay, so we got 4 guys in system here. Hopefully nothing good. Get off the gate. Planets randomly picked. Let's go with 5. Warp within 100. Control B. Safe 1. Have I done this before? Yes, I have. So we're flying, getting off the gate. There we go. Submit it. Then we'll warp back to that, and then we'll start taking a look. B. Been listening to the Reigns of Castamere. Is that what it's called? From Game of Thrones a lot lately. It's really, really depressing. Okay, so I got nobody in directional scanning, no combat probe, so I feel okay there, but we are still going to warp back to our safe spot because I don't know this area. Nice part is all of these warp gates from there are within range. And it looks like they're going to stay that way, which is cool. Because from here, I can see over here that there are no more mobile warp disruptors. So I'm feeling a little bit comfortable there. Let's take a quick look at the Pirate's Little Helper. This is a nice little thing when you're in a completely scary area. So we're popping up here. Good, good, good. Okay, so all of these guys are not Care Bears. And they are all a part of... We got Goon Swarm is the Alliance. I have no idea who those guys are. And Wraith Guard. Never heard of them. I'm sure they're big. I have no idea. So Goon Swarm is the largest alliance out there. I don't know if they're the largest, but they're currently in a huge war going on right now. But they're probably the most well known. Just keep our D-scan going. I'm not seeing anybody on here. So let's just take one last gander over here. We're going to OSH and UTEC-Q. So UTEC-Q is the first one that scares the bejesus out of me. Let's pull up our map here. And we've got OSH. And then... Wow, that is a jump. Is that UTEC-Q? UTEC-Q. So we got one pilot in system there right now. The rest looks one pilot. So this is going to get a little bit iffy. I have no idea what's going to happen. Let's do it. I've watched a few videos. Once you get into player-controlled area, you want to get in and out as quickly as possible because they start communicating with each other over their Discord and some other pieces of software, I think. And they will track you and hunt you down. They will know where you're at, and they will get a fleet together. Now, I'm only in a little probe here, but they don't care. Okay, so I got nobody in system. Okay, there we go. UTEC-Q. Going for it. Here's UTEC-Q. That's where I'm going. This is the scary one. It's the first of the really scary jumps that I got to do. And then I'm going to try to get down here to DSS. Right, that's my goal right there. I have a couple options once I get in here, but I've got to go through this spot, which is really scary. Run away. Local. Oh, there's a Keep Star here. Oh, wow. And there's a Keepstar and nobody's, well, I might have to fly back there. I've never seen a Keepstar before. Or a Keepstar. Wow, okay. So we get nobody in the system here. Good, good, good. We're going to keep, and another Keepstar. Okay, we're going to go take a look at it. Don't care. We're up to 100 because there's nobody in the system. Go take a look at this Keepstar. Shh. Don't tell anybody. There's the Keepstar. That thing's huge. Look at that sucker. It's like the size of a planet. That is awesome. Look at that. There's my little ship. Let's get closer. Why am I talking? Why am I whispering? Nobody can hear me. Except for the dog. Amanda, can you hear me? Oh, now she's coming over. She's gonna alert the neighbors. Good girl. Good girl. Alright. Sorry. Having fun. Yeah, look at this. So it doesn't look that big right now. Oops. Approach. Keeping an eye on local. I just want to see. Look at my ship. There we go. So I'm coming up on it. 95 kilometers away. Notice it's not getting any smaller. There we go. Dang it. Look at my ship. Let's just do a roundabout. There we go. That's better. Look at this. I know, yeah, you guys have probably all seen plenty of Keepstars. There I am. Is there any way I can get a better view? Look at that sucker. Thing is huge. Thing is huge. See, I'm wasting time right now. Now, that's the one thing. They can't see you if nobody's in system. So I would not be stopped right now, but I am just having so much fun. Okay, so look at this sucker. So there I am. Still flying in. Good, good, good. I could do this in high sec. I think there's a Keepstar in high sec, or at least in low sec. Oh, this is I think that's test. Because you get your little icon up there. So that is a test. Please ignore Alliance Keepstar. So there's one on the other side too. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, back to having fun. Sorry about that. And I can't dock at it. I want to dock at their station. Come on, man. Okay. Any one of these jumps, any one of them, there could be somebody sitting at the other side getting ready to kill me. You have to have an exit strategy. The only exit strategy I have is to try to afterburn back to the gate because this ship is so junky. And if I do get warp bubbled, there's like a 99% chance I'm going to die. So let's have some fun. We're at BTAC 3. I'm putting a safe spot down. I should have done that. I had plenty of time. We're good. Okay. Oh, we got Sanchez. So Sanchez are in this area. I don't think I've fought them yet. Okay. Oh, we got one guy in system. Please no warp bubble. Please no warp bubble. Please no warp bubble. Okay. And then planet. We're going to go 3. Warp within 100. Control B. Safe 1. And submitted. That really wasn't that far of a distance. It was like 30,000 kilometers. Okay. Now we've got somebody in system, so we can't mess around here too much. I'm just going to try to jump through. Control A, Control C. And I'm just going to try to run through here. Okay, good. Looks like he's only an 8-month-old guy. Dracaris. Hey, I should be playing Game of Thrones theme here. But he is a Care Bear, but that could just mean he's a scout. Next system that I get to that nobody is in, I do want to take a quick look around. What is it? Oh, and if you control a system, you also get your insignia above the gates. Okay, so we got nobody here. That's pretty cool. Mobile structure wreck. Somebody killed mobile structures here. Planet 5, warp within 100. Control B. Safe 1. This is fun. Okay, and we are saving. Good. Got nobody in system. We are in VTech 3. We're only 4 jumps away from our goal. Can we make it? So far, nobody on our way. That's why I tried to do it here on a Thursday night. So let's just go ahead and keep jumping. So at this point, I'm at VTech 3. Is that where I'm at? I'm in VTech 3. Going to be going to GE and VHN. GE and VHN. Just keep an eye out. Come on, baby. Okay, so I got somebody here. Any bubbles? Any bubbles? Any bubbles? No bubbles. Good. Planet 6. Warp within 100. Control B. Safe 1. And submitted. Okay, we'll warp back to that save spot and then start taking a quick look. While I'm going, we'll do a Control A and a Control C. We'll check out to see how... Okay, Biggie is also a Care Bear. He's in Brave Little Toaster, Brave United. I don't know if they're part of Brave Newbies. I don't know. So we're good there. Let's get moving here. Scan. Good, good, good. What is that? Ansible. What is an Ansible? Ansible is Impasse AA Community. Upwell Jump Gate. No idea. Interesting. Okay, need a little bit of coffee. We're going to keep doing the D scan. Let's take a look at our map here. I'm in GE. Has me going to YHN 3G. I've got 1 pilot system there. Then DSS, 1 pilot system there. So I'm still feeling a little bit comfortable here. Let's do it. I have no idea what some of this stuff is. I'm sure I can look it up. I will. But this is why I do this stuff. I got to see a Keep Star. I got to see an Ansible. I'm assuming it's some sort of... maybe that's a jump gate. There it is. Ansiblex jump gate. So it looks like it might be saying it's going to Impasse, maybe? I don't know. Nobody on here. Zoom on out. Good. No warp bubble. No warp bubble. No warp bubble. No warp bubble. Got nobody in local. Good. Let's keep going. Jump a dump dump. Just going to keep moving here. Almost there. 2 jumps away. Okay, so I got 1 guy in system here. No warp bubble, no warp bubble, no warp bubble. Good. Planet 4, warp within 100. Hit a Control B. Safe 1. And we are submitting now. There we go. Vit. Got nobody here. Good, good, good. Okay. Then we're going to go back to our safe spot. Warp. That way, if there's just any type of warp bubble at the next gate, I've got a good chance of maybe missing it. It's the last jump. So last jump. So we're going to DSS here. I think I can lower that on down here, and we can dock up as soon as we get there. Take a deep breath. So nothing there. We're good. Let's go ahead and take a shot. Like I said before, when you're going from one region to the next is the scariest. And this might be the scariest jump I've ever done. Although, I'm not really that scared because if I die, it just sends me home. And I haul some planetary interaction to the market. Okay. Nothing there. Good. Got one guy in system. Penthus. No warp bubble. No warp bubble. Okay. Planet 3. Warp 1 and 0. Control B. Safe 1. And we are submitting now. Even though I could warp directly to the station, why not make a safe spot? I was watching something the other day about having safe spots directly outside of the station on your route. So you can literally, let's go ahead and try to dock up. And I think we're good. That way it will allow you to get off of the station gate incredibly quickly. And I might start setting some of those up when I start hauling some of my goods to market. Gotta learn how to do those a little bit. I think you just have to fly. It takes a little bit of time. We're at the station. Penthus. So now I get to try to figure out my next steps. I'm here. I'm safe for now. I mean, nobody can get me inside of this station, so I'm cool there. Awesome. So I'm in Stain. This is a brand new world. True Power is the name of the corporation. Never heard of them. Part of Sansa's Nation. Very cool. So, just as a final, I have made it here. I have no idea what I want to do next. What I can start doing, literally, is, and I may even do this later on tonight, is just start leaving the station and scanning. See if I can start either find a wormhole back home, or just start accumulating some money and scouting out the areas. I think I'll start doing that. Maybe until I die. But that was fun. That was a pretty long video. I apologize, but I think I had a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of stuff, and hopefully you enjoyed it too. Long weekend, lots of time to make some videos. You guys have a great night. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however the heck you want. Alright, bye-bye.